Hi, this is Nikki and I'm here to do a WhatsApp conversation with the Divine Counterparts. And so I have just been led to do this morning. And so the conversation goes like this. And so it was, what do the Divine Collective want to tell us today? And it is about they are opening up more and more to their yin energy, which is the goddess energy, being open to receive in their hearts. So what is their head telling us, telling them about us? And this is about being the observer. So at the moment it's all about, and I love the fact that the fox is there, because I say all the time to invoke the power of the fox. So every day say, fox, please be with us, please help us into our reunion, because the medicine of the fox always can get out of any situation and can always come home. So I love that it's the fox. I also love that the fox is looking at the moon, because we are moving into a new moon tomorrow, or a full moon tomorrow. So great that this card is in their minds, because again, this is all about knowing that we are all part of the universal energies, and the pull of the moon and the pull of all of this universal energy is what's helping us all come into our reunions. So what is the heart telling them? And this is about cleaning up everything, because, you know, what's quite amazing is that because I do the healings and I can do the letters, I so see what happens on a daily basis, and things change. So like the theme that was happening yesterday in the letters was all about this common theme was about don't give in to the shadow, right? Don't let fear put you off track. And what was interesting is that was a real theme yesterday. And a couple of people came back to me and said, but I was a bit disappointed about that, because, you know, I'm doing my stuff and, basically I'm believing in the love and the journey and everything like that. And it's because, you know, that sometimes we get these prompts and these hints to say that, you know, sometimes you're prompted to be told things at the right time, and it may unfold a couple of days or feelings later, right? Which is why it's always really important to remember that there is a bigger picture to this journey, which is about clearing the collective fears and doubts, right? And that is that there is a very much around the dark versus the light. And the way that you stay in the light is to stay in your heart space, which is why this is such a perfect message, because it's saying we're clearing up everything that's around our heart that is preventing us from being focused on the here and now, because it's focusing on the here and now and the love which brings the change, right? So again, you know, this is a perfect combination of what's in their heart at the moment. And then what is blocking us at present? And this is so perfect, because it's, look at this. It's number 6, which is the love path, but it's also blocking everything that is not for us, right? So everything that is blocking love, basically, right? You can let it go. That is what is blocking at the moment. But that's why it's so much part of remembering that you're part of a bigger jigsaw puzzle. So if you're asking yourself the question of when, and, you know, very common when I do the letters for people, they say, I don't understand why you can't just tell me that in real. And it's because we're, you know, that time will come. That's part of the divine plan, right? That's part of divine timing. But what is, you know, and that's all part of, because every single one of us are letting go of things that are preventing us being fully in our love path, right? And this is part of a overall jigsaw that we're all fitting into. So, because what's different between this week from last week, and it is about this sense of wanting the new beginnings again, because we're going on a rebirth. And I also love that it's the tree, because the tree energies are what I use within the crystal grid that I do, which I was guided to set up for the Lion's Gate for me and my twin to help us come into our reunion. But it's all based around the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. Now, the sacred wisdom of the trees and Gaia and, you know, everything around is helping to support these unions come into the physical. Because what do you need to do to help the union is to know that this is a rebirth and it's new life. And it's a new life that's born out of love. And so in order for that to happen, though, you need to have, what's the universe telling you is it's about knowing that you have a loyal heart for each other, right? It's also number 35, which is number 8, which is knowing that it is an eternal love. Now, what's quite amazing, which I've just noticed, is this is loyal heart, right? With the sacred keys and the owls of wisdom. Now, this is what the universe wants you to know, that it is, you have a loyal heart for each other, and you're sat on the egg of creation, right? So you were created together. Now, directly above that is what is their heart telling them about you. And it is also number 35, which is the loyal heart. Not only that, but it then is saying, at the moment, it's all about clearing everything. And every single one of us is part of a collective. And we're all letting go of things that are, we're all clearing up our own shit, basically. And letting stuff go that we don't need anymore, because every single one of us is still on this journey to focus more and more and more on the here and now, to focus more and more on the heart, because it's not it's not easy for us to do that. We've got to remember that, right? We've forgotten how to do that. So that's why it's a journey that we're all going on together, because what does the universe want you to know about your union? And it is that you're on a journey back to each other, back to your home, right? Because it's also number 5, that these relationships are literally needed to raise love on the planet and to shine a light down onto the planet as well. So, I mean, again, you just couldn't, just such a beautiful message, right? And then I said, okay, well, what special message does the divine counterparts want to give us? And so it was like, it's sort of, again, this just in itself tells an amazing story, because the special message was to remember that you're part of a tribe that are basically raising each other up and lifting each other's souls up and doing it team working, making the dream working. And that everything that you do at the moment, whatever you're elevating your energy, you're raising each other up, right? You're helping each other's souls go on their soul path journey together. Because this relationship is a never-ending story. It is about knowing that you were created together, and it's about knowing that it's divine timing bringing you back together to create your new beginnings. It's number 37. And it's about having to move into that deepest parts of yourself to just have that inner knowing, right? I also love that it's the full moon here, and it's also number 7, right? Number 7 is your soul path. So if you look at that, the leg up card is also number 7. You're lifting each other's souls up all the time at the moment, and you're going into more and more of a deeper knowing of who you are as souls together on your journey. And the next one was about, don't forget, always tap into your highest power, because your higher power is your twin spirit together, right? And so it's saying, if in any doubt, or you move out of this space of just utter knowing, then tap into your higher self, tap into your higher power, because that is your twin energy right there, wanting to give you signs, symbols, messages all around you to help keep you on the path. Because what they want to say is that you are their treasure island, right? You're the one that opens the door to their heart, right? And all the while, you are at the moment building the strong foundations for a new start and new beginnings in love, right? New beginnings in love, which is happening on a collective level, which is why this is so great, because the building blocks, we're all a piece of this brick, right? We all have our own bricks that we're adding to the collective. So just trust, because, basically as a twin flame, you signed up to this. So it's all about knowing that actually this journey is set in stone. It is all there, right? This is the special message they want to give. Know that you're part of a tribe. Know that all the time you're raising each other up. Know that this is a never-ending story. You are created together. You'll come back together. Go into the deepest parts of you to just know in your soul that your souls are calling you back together. Trust in your higher power. Know that you're each other's treasure island, because you are basically building a brighter future together. All right, well, there you go. That is today's conversation with the DCs. If you want to have a conversation like this for yourself, then please do. All details are in the link. If you want to have an energy read or a healing, then please do. I'm going to read, I did a couple of letters this morning, and so I will just read a couple for you. Because again, it's just like the themes change so much day to day. So I want you to know that you have nothing to worry about. I want you to calm your mind so that you can live in your heart and feel me inside of you. Feel my warmth in your heart. Let my love and the power of our love together guide us both back to each other. It's been a long, long journey, but it's one that we can absolutely finish. And the finish line is oh so close. It's just a matter of focus and intent. Believe in our life together. Believe in the plans that we want for each other coming to fruition. Believe that what you think, I think. What you feel, I feel. We share common goals. We share common aspirations. We share the same lifeblood that runs through every part of us, binding us together and keeping us in tune with each other. Keep us in tune by focusing on our hearts beating together as one. Well, there you go. I mean, and that letter just sums up exactly what these two cards say. Because what he's saying is, don't let your worries come in. Clear away any worries and focus on me because I'm right here in your heart. All right, well, again, such a great little message from the Divine Counterparts to keep us on track. So there you go. Stay in your heart, clear all fears and doubts, and move more and more into the love vibe. All right, take care. Have a good one. Bye.